and welcome to the Thomas Miller Show. My name is Thomas Miller. You can send me an email, thomasmiller@thomasmillershow.com. Follow me on my social media. I'm on YouTube. Just search The Thomas Miller Show. I'm on Twitter @TMShowTalk. You can help support the show via Venmo. That is @NPmedia. And that will be greatly appreciated. Coming soon, you will have the option of subscribing to the Thomas Miller Show for $3.99 a month. You can cancel at any time, and you get all my podcasts, my videos. I'm creating a secure link that will change every time, so you can get the Thomas Miller Show live when I go live. That will be completely uncensored. And you'll be able to interact with me. We'll be able to, talk with one another, kind of like an open forum, but it will be live with me. That's coming soon. You can get all of that for $3.99 a month. Cancel at any time. That is coming at the end of the month. Right now, you can listen to me on Podbean, iHeart Radio, Spotify, Radio Public, and also on anchor.fm. So yes, lots happening right now. It's so much going on. You got to be patient with me. The website is still not up because I'm putting all these things together. I'm running everything myself right now. So just be patient with me, but it is coming. Okay, so getting right into this morning's topic. And you know how when you start to research something, and then it starts to snowball, and pretty soon you're consumed and you're just overwhelmed, not in a bad way, but you're just like, wow, what is going on here? Well, that's what happened to me. It's been going on for the last, since last night, since I heard about it. And you're like, okay, Thomas, spit it out. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the Chinese or suspected Chinese spy balloon that was sighted over Montana. That blows my mind away because that was one of the places that I was looking to go, was Montana. I wanted to relocate, and that was one of my spots to go to. But yeah, that's not going to be a thing right now. Definitely not. And I'm going to tell you why. Because that region has been compromised. Now, we know that there was a suspected Chinese spy balloon over Montana. The Chinese right now are saying that, okay, we're going to look into it and we'll confirm if it is, but yeah, we're going to look into it. And and my thing is, if you didn't do it, if it wasn't your balloon, then just say it wasn't your balloon, not our balloon. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not our balloon. That's not us. But as I started researching, just doing a little bit of research, and the funny thing about this is all you have to do is scratch the surface. This stuff is not hard to find out. It's not hard to find. What the American public is more concerned with, and I've said this before, they're more concerned with, and let me back up because I am an American. So what we're more concerned with is our TikTok, video games, and paid subscription to movies, shows, just entertainment. Now, there's nothing wrong in sports. Sports is a major part. But anyway, entertainment. Let's just lump all that into entertainment. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to escape for a little bit, and you get a little bit of entertainment. What's the saying? All work and no play makes Johnny a very dull boy. Is that it? So, yes, you need to be entertained. You need to go out and just unwind every once in a while. But you have to be aware of why are there so many entertainment outlets. I've said it before, you got your video games, you got your sports, you got your music, you got your paid subscriptions. Why are there so many distractions keeping you away from what's going on in your own backyard? Well, I did some research, I did some digging on the spy balloon, which there's no question in my mind that it does belong to China. And why can I say that confidently? Let me tell you why. Is because, and I'll share some videos with you that are quite alarming, but China has been buying up farmland in the Midwest. Buying up farmland. Now, they say it's because they have no farmland in their homeland, China. It's overpopulated. There's no farmland. They got to worry about the food supply of over, what, a billion people just in China alone. Well over a billion people. Okay, fine. But, and you got to find food for your people. 100%. 100% understand that. But they're buying up farmland in the United States. Now, there's a problem with that just on a security standpoint. If you know if you know someone is not on your team, meaning they're not in your corner, they're not for you. They've openly said they want to take over and become the number one country, number one superpower. They've openly said, we want to take you down. Why would you allow them to purchase American farmland? I don't understand. So that's a question that we need to ask ourselves. Um, why are we allowing this to happen? Because I'm telling you right now, if, let's just say, if there was I don't know, a gang in your neighborhood, and your house is sovereign, untouched by gangs, untouched by drug activity, untouched by, corruption or whatever. That is your home. Inside your um, uh, border lines, inside your property lines, that is sovereign to you. And the people outside want to take over your part of the neighborhood, which is your home. Would you, in good confidence, say, hey, you know what? And they said, hey, check it out. I know we're a gang. I know this is what we do. This is what we want to take over. But can we purchase the kitchen area in your home? We won't do anything. I promise. All we want to do is just make some food and have access to make food. So we want to purchase the kitchen area and a walkway, and we'll go to the kitchen, and that's all we'll do is we'll just make food. Will that be okay? You would look at the person and go, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. You cannot purchase any parts of my house, my property, or anything. No, you cannot do that. Now, if you want some food, and that's sincerely what you're trying to get, then I tell you what we can do. How about I make some food and then you purchase it from me? Then that way we're helping each other here. So, with coming back to what I'm talking about right now, the argument that China is trying to uh, obtain food for their massive amount of people in their country, 100%, I get it. Why don't we sell you some of the grain that we grow in America, but you're not going to own a stitch of land. I might have been born at night, but I wasn't born last night. So I started thinking and I'm like, wait a minute. Why are we doing this? This doesn't make sense. We should sell them the food. No, no, and let's just take China out of the picture. No foreign country should own any property within our borders. None. That's just not good business. Now I'm going to share with you some videos in the comment section down below, and I urge you to click on these videos. I'm going to share 3 videos that give common sense information of, wow, this is weird, bro. This is weird. Now, which takes me to the balloon incident. Now, follow me here. I know I'm crazy, and I appreciate you guys listening to my craziness on air. I really do. They've purchased farmland. There's a spy balloon over Montana. Could that spy balloon have come from said farm where they're trying to make food? Who's to say there's not a spy facility on that farm? Because I guarantee you, they're not going to let a U.S. government official on that property without making a huge stink, saying you got to have all kind of warrants and stuff. This is sovereign land. This is now China. I guarantee you, I can almost guarantee that that balloon came from a facility on one of these farmlands that was purchased by China. Because the balloon was over Montana. And one of the facilities, one of these farming facilities, which is in the video I'll share with you, is in North Dakota. Now, here we go. That farm facility in North Dakota that was purchased by Fufeng Industries is 15 miles away from Grand Forks Air Force Base. Bro, you mean to tell me let's just say I am going to let you purchase some farmland. You mean to tell me out of all the farmland in the whole United States of America, you got to buy farmland 15 miles from an Air Force base, a U.S. Air Force base? And there's a spy balloon that we've tracked over Montana? It gets even better. Not only is there a spy balloon, and in my personal opinion, there's a spy facility on these farmlands that is 15 miles from a U.S. Air Force base. Have we forgotten the most major, most egregious, is egregious the right term here? I don't know, but most evasive spy tactic that China has released to the U.S. public in recent history? TikTok? President Trump was talking about TikTok years ago. It's not a secret. We're so indoctrinated by this stupid TikTok that even when I personally, When I've talked to people about TikTok, grown adults, I understand kids, they're kids, they don't know anything. They're just, they're mindless. The youth of today are mindless. Okay, anyway, when I talk to adults and they're on TikTok, hey Thomas, are you on TikTok? I got, I'm gonna show you what's, watch this TikTok. I'm like, I am not on TikTok. What? You're not on TikTok? No, I'm not on TikTok. Why aren't you on TikTok? Well, because TikTok is controlled by the Chinese, which they use TikTok to spy on everything within the US. Our habits, our everything, what we post, what we watch. They even collect the data on our phone. And it goes back to CCP. You know what, though? I have nothing to hide. It's okay. It's all good. Check out this TikTok video. It's like, bro, do you understand that they're literally spying on you through your phone? I literally said that they're spying on you through your phone. But you want me to watch a stupid TikTok video of someone shoving food in their face or doing something stupid, hurting themselves, or these stupid trends. I don't understand. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. So I have to tell them in a nice way, you know what? No, I'm good. I'm good, bro. Because I'm going to tell you something. If they can track everything on your phone and they have access to your mic, to your camera, to your algorithms on your phone, even if you look at the video and they have access to your camera and you don't know what's going on in the background of that app, all you see is what you want to see. Entertainment. Let them be entertained. What did he say at the end of the a Gladiator movie? Are you entertained? Because that's what we care about. So when you show me that TikTok video and TikTok has access to your camera, which goes back to China, and I look at it, now not only am I looking at some stupid video, they've got a picture of my retina, which they can, match up to other records. They know when Thomas looked at that video. Now, that might be a little bit more tinfoil than most of us want to get into today. But I'm just saying, we got some issues here. So we got this balloon. We've got TikTok. They're buying up farmland 15 miles outside of Air Force Base. This is what I'm saying. Our administration, our current administration, does not have our safety in mind. This is where now you have to take personal responsibility. There's something coming, and it is wicked. There's something coming. I haven't even touched on the Taiwan thing. I know this is a lot. I know this is heavy. But I wouldn't be a good fellow citizen if I didn't talk about this while I can. Because right now, I can talk about this. Right now, I can share this information with you. Right now, I can try to say, please start prepping, start thinking about the what if. Because here's the deal, if they have a spy facility and they've infected your phone, they have the ability to put a spy balloon up, and we don't do anything about it. Number one, our administration didn't do anything about it. They're just like, well, we don't want to ruffle any feathers. I'm surprised that Joe Biden has. Just let me digress for a minute. I'm surprised Joe Biden hasn't um, uh, 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 come on and said, Well, look at here. Look at here. Okay, come on, man. Um, Come on, man. It's just a balloon. Uh, let's- they're not doing anything crazy. Come on, man. I mean, how could something floating in the air be harmful, especially when it looks like a scoop of vanilla ice cream? Come on, man. What? Vanilla ice cream? What? Free ice cream? What? Okay, that's enough of this press conference. I'm gonna go get some free ice cream. Come on, man. That's how weak our president is. How easily manipulated he is. And I think it's on purpose. I really do. Not to mention that he's too old to hold the office. He has no cojones. He has no balls. But he's been compromised by his son, by China. So, you know what? And let me just come back to reality. Let me just come back to today's show because I'm starting to digress. I'm starting to get upset. I got to check my blood pressure. But this is where you got to take personal responsibility. You really do. Start prepping. Start looking at the food supply because that's going to affect our food supply. I'm not saying that China is not um, uh, uh, creating food for their country because they are, but there's other things going on underneath that. But here's another thing about the food supply. If they're using that farmland to create food for them, that's less food for us by default because you have sold our farmland to someone else, that same farmland that we could use for the American people. Now that's affected the food supply because we know what's coming is food shortages. They're already here. The biggest food shortage right now is chicken and eggs. Oh, grain's going to be a part of that. You know it is. And do you honestly think that China would say, hey, you know what? I know you guys are struggling. How about this? How about we grow you some food and we'll give you half of the food that we growed here just to say thank you for letting us buy 100,000 acres of your farmland. They're going to be like, tough titty, said the kitty. They're not our friends. Not to mention, China is down with Russia. But we have our TikTok. We have our video games. We have our subscriptions to our favorite video outlets, Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus. Keep going. And the Super Bowl is coming. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? This is what we're worried about. You need to spread the word. It can't be just me. And think about your personal accountability. What are you doing in case the S hits the fan? Boy, that was doom and gloom. But sometimes you can't just gloss over this. You have to take responsibility. I want to have faith in our government. I want to have faith in our local government. But I don't. So I have to take personal responsibility. Montana is off the list. North Dakota is off the list for me to relocate. Now I'm just thinking, now I'm giving you guys thoughts in my head. What am I going to do? Because I am going to relocate from where I currently am. But now I got to do my research. And the thing about research, I just scratched the surface. You can follow me on Twitter. I've shared these videos on Twitter already at TM Show. But I will put the links to the videos that I'm talking about or referencing this morning in the description box below. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, like I said, you guys got a lot of it out there, and for you to come back and listen to the show is greatly appreciated. Thank you for supporting the show. You can do that via Venmo at NP Media. And yeah, coming soon, $3.99. You get there's more things I want to say, but I have to be careful on free services. But once the paid feature goes into effect, you're gonna really get what's in my head. Kind of scary. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.